Dear group, dear friends, this is Menorah. Wonderful to see and to feel the energy of the new participants. I will say once more, a group is a group. No matter if every week the people are not the same participants, the group soul is the most important energetic factor here. Obviously, the group soul has slight changes because it is built from the individuals that are participating. But you're doing a wonderful job, your group and the Hebrew group on Sundays. Today, I would like to relate to the lecture and the lesson you as the Hebrew group received yesterday about the relationship and the importance of the heart and the mind. You can say that if you look into the human body, on the 4 layers of the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body, and the spiritual body, these are the 2 most important organs, the heart and the mind. The heart is obviously the physical heart with its function for the body. But with the physical heart, there is the spiritual heart. And that's why humans since ancient times knew that the heart is much more than a physical blood pump. And that's why you have so many proverbs and using the name and the word heart in the human behavior and psychology, in traditions everywhere. So humans know, even if they do not call it by the name of a spiritual heart. The mind would be like a great name for everything in the head, which has the brain. And as you know, or you don't know, physically, everyone has 2 brains. That's what Danny taught his group last week or 2 weeks ago. The thinking brain, which is called the cortex, and the subcortex, which is the inner brain, which operates the body. And these 2 work together. And we call the whole complex the mind. And really this, you can say the brain, the mind, is the machine, the computer that operates everything connected to the nervous systems of the body, operating the energy and the matter in the body. You can easily understand through science the functions of the brain. You cannot understand through science any function of the heart besides the physical function. But as I said many times, we from here in heaven see this energy sparks. We see the energy sparks of a human being. But when we close in, as you call zoom in, we can see the organs, and we can see the difference between the light of the brain, the mind, and the light of the heart. The light of the heart is mainly the spiritual heart, which is connected directly to the soul, gets messages from the soul, has the emotional body in it, has the concentration in it. It even hosts many parts of the mind, the spiritual mind. Whereas the mind, the brain, when we look at its energetic spark, it is very, you would say, sophisticated if you compare the spark to the spark of other parts of the body, because the brain is something so fabulous for the human being. And the relationship between them is a wonderful relationship. But the more you develop spiritually, the more the balance moves towards the heart. And then your decisions come from the heart through the mind. Your love, your forgiveness, your compassion, your humility, any behavior or anything you give originates from the heart, goes through the mind. It must go through the mind because the mind operates the energy and the matter. The mind operates the tongue to speak. The mind has its thoughts. But the more you develop spiritually, the more importance has the heart. And that's why in every meditation we do, in every healing you give, please do not forget to give attention for opening your heart. When you open the spiritual heart, it gives place for the soul to enter. And when the soul is involved in everything you do, that is the real life you should live and lead in order for the soul to purify. You become a better person for yourself, for society, for humanity. Obviously, we can speak about other organs in the body, but I hope this relationship is understood. And one more remark, never think that the mind is less than it is. The mind, the brain, the two brains, the functional brain and the thinking brain, the greatest gift that man received when he was created. But the mind does not develop in the pace and the speed that humanity is going through now. And that's where many difficulties come in, illnesses, challenges. Focus mainly on the heart, leading to the mind. Focus on the soul and the heart, and you will find it much easier to develop your spiritual journey and lead a happy and healthy life. You are loved and blessed. Menorah. Meditation.